Welcome to the Seleucid campaign for divinity at Impera 1.2. In the last part, we had a couple of interesting battles up here when we captured Yathrib, and just to show you where we are now, the Seleucid Empire is now pushing down through what is the Arabia Felix, and you can see we've got two factions down in this corner. And before we go anywhere else, which will probably be attacking Egypt, I want to consolidate this corner, wipe out any opposition here, because that will give us a really stable area down here to drive the empire. And you can see what I've done since the end of the last part is I had a couple of wrecked armies up around in this area, and I had an army over here, and what's happened is the two armies have now come over, and we've got this army here waiting to push forward. We've got this army here and this army here, and we want to push down this side here to take out this port here first. And I think if we have a quick look here, yeah, they've only got a garrison of 16. Now the problem is they've got these lot, the Saba, have an army over here, but what I've effectively done is created a little bit of a ring of steel here, so that these armies can defend should this army decide to push on any of these settlements here. And the same up here in Yathrib. Yathrib is still, oh well, no, it has been fully restored now, but we've also got this army here which I could probably put into patrol. I've recruited a few troops into this army. Now before I get into the actual gameplay, guys, I just want to talk about one thing. I've been tracking the forums on the what is currently called the 1.2.3f update, which is currently in beta, although I think Dresden said it's going to be 1.2.4 due to the extent of the changes. And Dresden has hinted that this update may be released during the Christmas holiday period, and I'm gonna have to admit, guys, I'm a little bit nervous about that update coming out, because when there was a major change to the traits in the past, that wiped out the campaign that I was playing at the time, and that was a Parthia campaign. What's going to happen is when that update drops, I will come into this campaign according to what damage is done, because the real problem is that if these generals lose their traits here, oh wow, this guy doesn't have any traits at all, I'll have to fix that. Don't know why he's operating without it. Yeah, if these guys lose some of their traits, then that will destroy the economy and make it very difficult for me to do anything. Yeah, I think we're going to need to get, I mean, I could do with some faction replacements. What we got here, political influence, not particularly interested in that. Don't think this army's got any elephant units. I'm not, it's a lot of them. Gravitas, one-eyed veteran, shots per minute, armor, soldier. Oh. Okay. All units escorting transports, that's naval. I think I would like that, but the trouble is that will expose him to agent attack. Actually, I quite like that, actually. I think we're going to risk that and see how it goes. Now, what I want to do in this part is declare war. Now, the problem's going to be is that guys are in a military allies. So if I declare war on one of these, the other's going to come in. I think we're going to declare war on this faction. Since we're still steadfast, and Saba's going to come in on their side, that's going to be okay. So we've now got a dual war. And as in the last part, I think we're going to need to take this army down. But if I attack with two armies, they're going to run away. So we're going to have to come in with one. I suppose it's because it says we got 2597. Yeah, it's the difference in size that's going to go. But they've got a lot of cavalry. Okay, we're going to have to fight this. It's the cavalry, but they don't have as much missile troops as in the previous part, so we should be okay. Right, start deployment, and we are by the sea. Look at that. One of the battle maps which are on the edge of the water. I don't know why the game always deploys like that. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of a test, guys, because when the new update comes out, as far as I can tell, this is going to be... Is that going to be the thickness, or will they be even thicker? There'll be restrictions on how wide we can put these units. I think we're just going to leave them that deep. And we're going to put the artillery behind, and we're going to have these hoplites on the flanks. The real risk is going to be their cavalry, and I think we're just going to keep our cavalry back a little bit, back further than I normally would, because a lot of this cav is missile cav, and I think what we'll do, I think because we got the artillery, we'll keep these slingers on this side for a flanking attack. And I'm just going to come that way. Oh, no, don't want you. And we're going to put usual approach. We're going to have the Royal Peltas on each side. And again, I'm not going to expose the Royal Peltas too much. Got the Silver Shield Swordsman on this side, so we'll see how good these guys are going to be in battle. Let's just have a quick look at them. I don't normally zoom in close, but these are our Royal Peltas, and these are going to be the Silver Shields. Well, they look pretty cool. I think what I am going to do is we're going to put one of these in front. We're going to put you on skirmish, and we're going to have you there. And your job's going to be to operate on the flanks like that. Right, let's go. Silks and perfume. Yeah, I mean they've only got. Here comes the camel. I should. No, pull back.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. Our general is under attack.
Right, right. I think we're doing okay on this flank, guys. It's. Nope. We need to win this flank. Yeah, this flank is one.
We are at your command. Melee troops awaiting orders. Orders understood.
Pull away.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Royal Peltas, your orders. Sling up.
This is a shameful display.
Got here. Yeah, they're going down.
We await your command.
Right.
Royal Peltas, commander. Slingers.
Yeah, this slingers took a bit of a beating.
By your command. Royal Peltas, your orders.
Oh no,
Again, the cavalry. Understood.
Orders. Understood.
General.
general breakaway. The Sarissa's not standing. That's
Our
the
men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Palatine cavalry. Royal Peltas.
General. Yes, commander.
Ready.
Render. General. March.
why are you guys retreating?
Now. Orders. Missiles awaiting targets. We await your command. Missiles.
Um, this flank is suffering. Hey,
Again, the cavalry.
Missile infantry at your command.
General.
general, push this way.
Royal Peltasts.
We are at your command.
Royal Peltasts.
Cavalry.
Missile cavalry at your command.
Right, I need this Tarantines to come and support this flank. It's my general.
Ready for orders. Quickly now.
Ready. Orders.
Swingers.
Hey, disengage.
Ready. Forward. Ready and waiting. And charge.
This is not going quite according to plan.
Palatine cavalry.
Orders understood.
I want you guys to
Ready now.
drive off these guys. And I want you guys to switch your attention to these.
Understood. Cavalry. Missiles ready. Royal Peltasts.
General.
Right, get you guys on this side.
Slingers.
What are your orders? Move out. Orders. At the ready.
Push on these through here.
Palatine cavalry. At your service.
Yeah, I knew the cavalry would give me a problem.
Fight for glory. Cut them down.
Again, the cavalry.
And you keep chasing these guys off.
Missile cavalry at your
Guys, chase those.
Your orders.
General,
missile infantry at your command.
Again, the cavalry. Victoria. Lead us.
you guys switch the focus that way.
Royal Peltasts. Melee infantry. Pikes at the ready.
Pikemen start to push forward.
Palatine cavalry.
Yes, commander.
By your command.
Royal Peltasts. Silver shield swordsman. Missile infantry. Orders.
Charge. Sarissa cavalry.
Sarissas, you onto those.
Missile armed warriors.
Slingers, you hit these.
By your command.
Ready and waiting.
Advance at
General, pull away. Hey,
Royal peltasts.
Orders, my lord.
Yours to command.
Our men flee the field of battle.
yep, these guys are.
Shameful display.
The gamer cavalry. To engage.
Flying wedge formation.
Right, in, come on.
As you command.
Right, these guys are breaking on this flank.
Royal peltasts. Catch them down. Silver shield swordsmen. To arms.
What are these? Yes, these camel units.
Target. Ringers. Loose.
Keep driving these guys off.
Royal peltasts.
Where's my general?
Gamer cavalry. Heavy horse at command.
Right, Medians on the back of these.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Right, these guys are broken on this side.
Persian brigade. Your orders. Yes, commander.
Right, these guys are
Royal peltasts.
Royal Peltas. Medians, come on to these.
Royal peltasts.
Our orders. Yours to command. Riders, advance.
Tarantine cavalry.
Right, Tarantines
One
in.
of our units has used all its ammunition.
Right, these guys are being seen off.
Royal peltasts. Yours to command.
The gamer cavalry. Riders.
Ready and waiting.
Right, just putting these guys forward.
At your command. Advance at speed. Thorax pikemen. Royal peltasts. Persian commander. And advance. General. Orders. Engage.
Right, Medians into the back. Come on.
The gamer cavalry.
Time to start driving these guys off the battlefield.
Thorax pikemen.
Yeah, it was a bit of a tougher battle than I thought it was going to be, guys.
For glory.
Right, these guys have gone. It's only this general unit that's
Your service.
standing now. Right, so we got a general encased here.
At your command.
You guys pull away. This heavy phalanx unit, but we're now pushing in from behind. And I don't really want to destroy this army. What I want to do is severely damage it.
General.
And it looks like I've damaged my own army quite badly.
Royal peltasts. At your service. At your command.
Right, these guys are wavering. They're not dying though.
General. Orders understood.
They're slowly going down. I think probably because there's just too much of a scrum.
As you command.
Our men flee the field
I mean,
of
these
battle.
guys are tired.
This is a shameful display.
You guys withdraw.
By your command. Royal
You
peltasts.
guys are okay.
Troops awaiting orders.
I mean, there's a
Tarantine
Don't know if we're going to catch those guys, but we could always send the Tarantines out after them. What the heck's this slot you doing?
The enemy general is dead.
Your orders.
I didn't see that.
Infantry ready. General, orders understood.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
End battle. Wow. We got well and truly wrecked on that side, didn't we? My artillery's pretty damaged. I think this army's going to need to fall back, which is going to be a little bit of a problem. A lot of friendly fire there. Way too much friendly fire. Close victory. Well, we didn't lose any units, which is important.
Ready for further orders. Is that all?
I think you can fall back. You're going to need to refurbish. And you're going to need to move forward. I don't really want to destroy this army. What I want is, right, you're going to come forward as far as you can with this army. So you're going to come this far forward, and you can work together as a pair. And what can you recruit? You can recruit replacements. So what we're going to do is merge these guys up, and going to get rid of the Sarissas. To be honest, guys, I don't feel the Sarissas really do anything.
It is a thing to serve your people.
I think I'd rather have the camel archers, although this is an assault army, and I mean we can get replacement Royal Peltas, but these guys have got lots of experience. And we got these Babylonian heavy spearmen. They did pretty well actually, and this army is going to refurbish anyway. I think I would rather replace these silver shields. Did it really well. I think we'll replace the Sarissa Cav with that. I mean, their problem is that these armies are made up of a lot of this cavalry. Actually, I think, yeah, change of plan, guys.
Ready for battle.
Cancel them. Mercenaries. No. I think what we will do. This is Sarissa Lancers, this is light cav. I think we're going to get some camel archers in just for a bit of fun anyway, guys. So now the question's going to be, do I push up through here to take this, or no, I think we're going to keep coming down this way and facilitate that. I'm going to recruit a bit more to the fleet. That's going to take quite a lot of money. Now I've completed this research, which has given me a lot more loyalty from political parties, a lot more cash, and my empire maintenance. And just to show you guys, and this is going to be another area of concern I'm going to have when the new update comes out, is what impact the changes will have on the loyalty. And some of these guys are getting quite old now, so anyway, let's get back to here. And what I'm thinking is, we got, I don't want, let's have a look. What I'm after is this, because I think we can get another upgrade to our weaponsmith by doing this. It's only going to be 2 turns. And I think we're going to exploit that.
Commander.
This army is going to need to refurbish a little bit, so what we're going to have to do is push down with 2 armies here And we got a little bit of cash to spend, so let's get to down here. And I think we're driving enough now with the Empire maintenance. So what I would like to do now is improve some of these garrisons. I mean, I think this could be useful, although so could this. I mean, that's going to give me 2 sanitation, but it is going to consume a little bit more food. Parsers, okay. What's he got here? What I'm looking for is anything that has faction-wide impact. Search rates, manufacturing industry, nope. Don't know what we got here. Yep, I think we're going to go with that. I mean, that's going to give us an extra +5 wealth commerce for all regions. So, and it's only got a little bit of negative effect. If I should have built that a little while ago. And I think I'm just going to hang on to the rest of the cash just for the moment. I'm just going to go for an intern. It looks like our general got a little bit of an upgrade. So, and question is, I mean, this guy is very much on fighting on the front, isn't it? Movement speed. Again, with the new upgrades like this are going to be quite important because the movement speed has been changed quite a lot as well. So we're going to have to look a lot more carefully at what the options are going to be for this. Wounding agents, I think we're going to go with that. Get a bit more campaign movement range and some more morale. I think that's going to be a lot more useful. And just going to go for an intern. They're at it again. Okay. The Morians are having another go. They don't seem to learn their lesson. But at least it keeps my satrapies happy and gives them something to do. Yeah, one of the advantages of having your satrapies at war, it actually keeps them weak because they're consuming their troops fighting a war. And this is one way to keep them under control. Make mercenary contacts. There's no chance of additional soldiers. Well, hiring. Well, we'll give that. We don't have many mercenaries in our army, so a child is born. First thing we're going to do is going to do exactly what we've done before. Going to set a war target on Orient Empire. And my satrapies can just keep going and attacking. Right, these guys are not responding. And what I want to do is chase these guys away a little bit. I mean, now I could completely destroy them, but the trouble is if I destroy them, they will recruit a new army down there. So do is bring you down this way. And what we're going to do is bring the navy down here. And what we're going to do is just push this army that way. Now this may seem a bit odd what I'm doing, guys, but what I want is these guys to stay weak. I mean, what's the... Let's have a quick look here. You've got it as well, so you're on starvation due to... Well, there's not much you can do, so you just fortify there for the moment. And you can see these guys are now being supplied by sea. And that's reduced the effect of the attrition. What I want is this army just to be isolated, but if I say, but I don't want them destroyed. That's what I'm thinking, guys. These troops just seem to be quite happy to stand there, which is good enough. Not worried about them. I mean, we could recruit a few troops here. But do I really want... I mean, I could build up an army here to support this army for an attack on Marib. So what can you recruit here? A bit of a hodgepodge of an army here. So I don't really want to spend... you get a... Oh, you can't really recruit that much. Okay. I think we'll just make a little bit of a hodgy-podgy type army here. And I suppose I could recruit... Can you recruit here? We'll get a couple more slingers here. And we got a nice big wad of cash to spend. Again, I did exactly the same as last time. Looking for anything that's going to give me faction-wide benefits now. It's 40% got here. I mean, that would... How much of that would give us? That would give us 200. Let's go through wealth from local armies. I mean, we could take that up, but that's going to give us public order and squalor. I think I would rather go for that. I think actually, where is this? This is Tushpa. Got here wealth from. Give me one food, one public order. Yeah, I think we can take up that as well. And got here. Got food is okay. And I think we'll just take that food up as well. And we're just going to go for an intern. Right, we've now completed siege towers. Confirm the war target. And we've got a +4 across the board, and that's good. Got a motivated population in Arabia Felix, that's fantastic. And we've got a nice watch there. Now, this army has pushed out. And where is he? These guys are fortified. I think what they're planning on is for these to come out and attack me. So what we're going to do is keep moving these guys forward. These guys out in front. Make sure these guys can reinforce. And we're going to bring the navy down on support. And what we're going to do is bring this army up. And you can just refurbish. And I think what we're going to do is see if we can get a little bit of sabotage on this army. Failed to sabotage, so that's a surprise. Now, the army that was there has pulled back, so what I want is just to make sure we can see where these guys are up to. These can go back into patrol. Just to keep my income up. Now, ideally, I would like these guys to fancy their chances against us. Although they probably won't, because I've got 2 armies now. I mean, wealth and cultural regions. That's going to give me. I think we're going to go with this, guys, because we do need to drive the final bit of economy to give us the most powerful form of economy that we can get. And this army's looking good at the moment. Their job of these armies is just to defend. And what we're going to do is, I think Parsa's is okay. Asia, You're looking good. I mean, could push that up for... Again, I'm looking for anything that's going to give me... That's going to give me sanitation, all provinces. It's going to give me -2 food, a bit of public order, a bit of squalor. I think we're going to go with that. So our sanitation is off the chart now due to the tech culture here. So we've got 6 against 6. Oh no, 12 against 6, sorry. So the culture in this area is totally stable. Partly due to this. I can't see the point of pushing this up any further. Public order's good. And that's going to give me 150, a bit of research rate, supplies. I think we'll go with that. And what we got here. And this is going to give me a little bit more. I think maybe I'll just push a little bit more food in this area. I mean, the public order's brilliant, so I think I'm just going to do that. And we're going to go. I think I've got enough time for one more turn, guys, so I'm just going to go for an intern. And got here. I mean, if one of these dies, it's going to be a massive as well. I think we can just get with that. Wow. Invading enemy. I mean, we've literally absorbed all this here cultural conversion. So we can push that a bit more. I'm very tempted to send out one of my... Actually, sorry about this, guys. You like us. Like us. Like us. Yeah, you like us. You really like us, so everybody's happy because we're staying with your wars. I don't think you will give us anything else. Wow. How did that happen? Who owns Bactria then? Does that mean I've actually got a victory condition? Yeah, I do. I gained that purely by accident, so my satrapies have given me the... I think maybe we'll send to Persia here. We'll send out one of my family members, go on a mission to Persia. Just go on a mission to Persia. Let's have a look here. You need to get married, but the trouble is, if you get married, will you pick up husband? One thing I have got in here somewhere is I've got this guy. He got adopted into this family, and I didn't really object simply because the cost of recruiting generals. I mean, if I come here, you will see here the sheer cost of recruiting these guys is so much. So when they wanted to recruit him or adopt him, I thought, well, the family's so big here now. I mean, the family tree is absolutely ridiculous here. I mean, this guy is actually, it's my faction leader. Adopt him? No, it's insufficient authority. Not that I really want to adopt him, but never mind. I mean, you really need to get married, don't you? Okay, let's get you married. See what... Because you're the heir. What have you got in the way of a wife? So, she's loyal. That's good. You're going to really need to get this guy into the battlefront. See if we can get anything here. Replenishment, faction wide, cultural province, anything that operates at a faction level for the moment. I think that we'll give him that just for the moment, just to get him up and running. Anyway, let's get back to. Okay, daughter comes of age. A new political intrigue. Child is born. Increase in rank. Subject gains notoriety, prosperity. Well, we'll just do that straight away. What we got here? Word has reached us of a Gallic slave whose skills of goldsmith. Well, we're going to purchase him. He could be useful. I'm just going to bring. He's not going to be able to reach him.
We hunger. At your command. Commander, march.
I don't know why we have less
Advance.
option there.
Is that all?
This guy's quite happily. I think what we can do now, come in on this,
Haste, men.
take this guy down now,
Kill them all.
and I'm just going to auto resolve this. Because we've got them on the back foot now.
On the move.
And what I want is for you now to move back this area, because I've got the two armies operating here and I don't want them to break out.
Ready for battle.
These guys are operating on supply lines. And what I'm going to do is just keep the navy close, because we may need the navy to support. I mean, how many more turns? You've got 7 turns. The navy might be able to support in the attack here. Wow, got lots and lots of cash. But I don't really want to start blowing it recruiting new armies. Although I could start recruiting an army up here, couldn't I? How am I off generals? So say for example I want to recruit a new army here. I mean, we've got lots of cash. Right, which families are low on? You're 52, you're 72, you're 53, you're 68. So really, the Macedonians need a nude. Oops, sorry about that, guys. So what we actually need up here is a new Macedonian general. So what have we got here? You've got religious construction costs, your local nobility, your cultural conversion, siege holdout time. I know I could bring these guys in, but I want to take advantage to recruit a new army here with got here 3 companions. Late Royal Guard, wow. This is okay. He's free.
Ready for battle.
And let's just have a look at what this guy actually is. What's his traits? This is the new general. You're an egotist and attacks, and that's not bad. And I think we'll start with a couple of these. I don't want the army to be too expensive to start with. In fact, I think we'll just start with the missile troops first. Actually, what we got here? LA attack. Actually, let's ring the changes a little bit, guys. The other thing also with the new update is they've changed the stats of some peltasts. Maybe in the next campaign we'll be using peltasts a little bit more. And we're just going to start building this army up, ready to go. And wow, that spent all my money on just recruiting a general. Never mind. It'd be worth it in the long run, I think. Commercial edict. Got here. Success action. I think we're just going to build this guy up. We're going to need the spy. Actually, sorry again. Am I using all my agents? 3 spies, 3 champions. Yep. We don't have as many. The fleets are as big as they should be, but that's okay. I'm just going to go for an intern. What should happen is the AI should retreat to the settlement. Right, we've got a hidden agent exposed. We've got the golden gore plus 5,000. Wow. As expected, the AI has retreated to the sea of all places. And I'm just going to encircle. And I'm just going to bring this in.
You have further orders? Laying siege to the settlement.
And this is going to be a battle for the next part, guys, because this will be quite a long battle. They've got their main army is actually out in the water of all strange things. They're going to be coming ashore. And what I want is this agent to come up here. Oh, look at that.
My road is blocked.
And oh, can't hit them. Okay. Right, these guys are going to try and come in behind us. This army is actually pushed out that way. So what we're going to do is bring this army up to here and then move this army into position. These guys are pushing this way and they're not going to do it, but what we can do is we're going to build up this army and get some. We got plenty of. Actually, no, don't want those. So we're going to build this up just to intimidate these guys. These guys are going to be too late because we're going to go in here. So what we're going to have to do is fight a pretty tight battle here, so that these armies don't take too much damage. So this could be quite an interesting battle. Say this army can come up that way. As I say, these guys won't be able to move in this turn, but in the next turn this army can then move into the. Right, we're going to be keeping you for a little while, so that will come that way. And I think this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode, hope you found it interesting. Next part we will start with this battle here, take this out, and then what we should be able to do is take on these guys. I mean, there shouldn't be any real problem. I mean, in some ways the AI is throwing its armies away. We'll have this slightly unusual army here. It should be working with the garrison here, which is exactly what I want. They should be able to defend here. I mean, we could sort this out, because at the moment this army has got a lot of citizen militia. Really what it needs is a proper garrison. Got lots of food and stuff here. My inclination is to turn this into minus 210. Well, no, what we got here, 360. Well, I think we'll just drop that in there. But this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. So in the next part, we'll take this out. We'll push on Marib, try and secure this area, get this up and done, running as a powerhouse. And then we will probably switch our attention to Egypt. Until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.